So, good morning or good night, depending on where you are in the world, and welcome to another album review of The Shield Dude on a Couch. I'm your host, Hector, and today I'm talking about the brand new album by the band Bleed From Within, and it's called Zenith. And this is a band from Glasgow, Scotland, and they play, at the beginning, they were lumped in like the deathcore category, but they're more a mixture of like modern metalcore and some melodic death metal. And I've been listening to them since their 2018 album Era, and then they put out a awesome album in 2020, and I think they put one 2 years ago. So yeah, it's a band that I've been following, and each release they keep getting better and they keep adding more melody and different elements to their sound. So this is an album that's 11 tracks and it's like 40 something minutes in length, and they had three singles from it. I believe one was In Place of Your Halo, God Complex, and I Hope in Hell. And I think they chose these singles because maybe they have more of that accessibility, because there's some other tracks on this record that go very hard. But yeah, something that this album has in spades is like a lot of like good melodic guitars, and also has some great vocals, both in the harsher vocals and clean vocals as well. So the album starts with the song Violent Nature, and this is a heavy start to the record. There's a lot of great melody, solid vocals, and some killer drumming to boot. So right off the gate, you get like, yeah, it sounds good, it gets you pumped up for more. And a great riffing for like mosh appeal. Then the second track on the album is In Place of Your Halo. This was one of the singles, I believe the second single. And this song has some bagpipes, especially more at the end of the song. You get a lot of like the bagpipes, and it's a nod to their Scottish heritage. And it's super melodic, some heavy riffing, and a great chorus. But yeah, this is sometimes people will think bagpipes and metal. It's been done before, you have bands like Korn that's done it, but in this type of style, I think it makes sense because obviously their heritage, and I think it adds an extra layer to that track that makes it from being good to being amazing. Great track, one of the best singles that they released for this one. And when I listened to that track, it got me really excited for this record. Then you have the title track, Zenith, and this one features more clean melodic singing in parts. It's a more accessible track, if you will, but very catchy and hooky at the same time. Then you follow one of the other single, God Complex, and that one has a beginning riff that is very catchy, which gives it like a nice touch to start. And there's a line when it gets really heavy, where the singer screams, "Set to self-destruct," and you really feel it. And I think the track, it's all about people that think that they're superior, they have that God complex, and really what they're doing is setting themselves for failure. So great track. I Hope in Hell, which follows the fifth track, the other single that they released, has a more melodic slow start with some clean singing, and it has a great build up. And that one reminded me of a little bit of like a few songs from like Parkway Drive that they released on their last albums. But I'm sorry, Parkway Drive, I think Bleed From Within are doing it way better. So great track, and again, the melody on this track is great. Then you have a track called Dying Song, which is one that it is a slower build up to that track. Like it builds anticipation, but when in a minute and 30, when it gets like real heavy, it hits you like a ton of bricks. It's a great heavy track, very menacing vocals, and just some killer riffing to boot, which goes well into the next track, which is called Immortal Desire. And this one features Brand Taylor from Mastodon. And I think he's doing some of this additional singing that is on this track, which gives it I like the singing. He's a great singer. He does some backing vocals with Mastodon besides the drumming. I think he's only doing the singing. I don't think he's doing drumming on this track. I may be mistaken, but I don't know. And the start of that track starts with like a female choir, and they're doing something like really interesting, and then that heavy riffing comes in. But I like it that they're not afraid to experiment with their sound and feature some different elements, and these elements do not take away from the heaviness of the band. Actually, they make them stand out from other of their contemporaries in that respect. So that's a great track. I would definitely use that track as a single, Immortal Desire. And Brand Taylor sounds great. He's got a great voice, because I remember, with Mastodon, he's done like choruses on Crack the Sky and other albums, and they're really always very good. So that's how you have, if you have a guest vocal, guest star, use them on the track, have it be present, and that's what they did on this track. Then you have a track called Shame to Hate, another heavy banger of a track, more killer riffing, and there's a part where the singer is shouting at you, "I will fucking end you," and you like really feel it, like it really hits. Great delivery. The singer from Bleed From Within has a great delivery in every track on this record. Then you have a song called Known by No Name, and that one starts with an electronic beat, it's like, oh, this sounds different, and then it goes into the heavy territory. The next track, Hands of Sin, features Xylosis, and I don't know, maybe Xylosis is doing some extra guitars on this one. I don't know if they're featured on vocals, but it sounds like a mixture of Xylosis and Bleed From Within. It has a great guitar, like solo part to it, like very riffing, like very melodic but hard hitting at the same time. And the album ends with it ends with Edge of Sanity. And that one has a slower melodic build up to it, like some more clean, softer guitars. And actually, there's some great singing at the beginning of this track, very melodic, and it really sets it apart. It's almost like a ballad, but just when you think this is going to be the ballad of the album, no. Then they come with some heavy riffing, and this is a track that's a little bit longer and it takes its time, so it's a great album closer. So yeah, Bleed From Within, Zenith, it really does deliver. This is a great album, probably their best album yet, and I think this band, can compete with a lot of their contemporaries because they're really been growing, and I haven't heard any duds in their discography yet. So great record, like from beginning to end, it's a banger. So I want to know from you, Couchers, what do you think of Zenith by Bleed From Within? Do you like this record? Do you like the subtle hints of experimentation and different things that they do on the tracks to make them stand out? Comment down below. Let me know what are your favorite tracks. And if you like the videos that I'm putting out, do not forget to give me a like and do not forget to subscribe. That helps me with the YouTube algorithm to get to more people like yourself. So until next time, Couchers, this is Hector, the Shield Dude on the couch, and I'll see you all right here on the couch. Thank you and goodbye.